Honestly, you guys, do him a service.
Allow me to tell you about the time I accidentally became Clinton Kane's fake stalker for like 3 months, and how I was Samantha from TSA. We've officially got the go-ahead from Andy, so strap in. The year is 2021. Andrew and I were dating, but I don't think we'd lived together yet. Never had I heard the name Clinton Kane, never had I listened to a Clinton Kane song. All I knew was that Andrew was in a session. He's in sessions a lot. He's a DJ, it's what he does. And mid-session, he calls me, which is a little unusual. Usually I don't hear from him much when he's in session. So I answer it, and I hear an Australian accent. Except it's a weird Australian accent. And they're all just like immediately giggling away. And Andrew was like, oh, Mads, I need you to do me a favor. This is my friend Clinton. And Clinton takes the phone and he's like, oh, what's up, mate? Or people think I'm Australian. Why can I not even do the accent? This random kid is like, hey, I need a favor. I need someone to pretend to be a woman who's obsessed with me. He's like, I have this whole bit going on my Instagram that there's this TSA agent who's obsessed with me, and she took my information when I was boarding a flight somewhere, and she's harassing me to go on a date, and I need you to pretend to be her so I can record it and post it on my story. And at the time, it's not like I was a Madeleine White influencer. Nobody knew me. I wasn't on TikTok. I was just a regular schmegular old Nancy Joe. He's telling me that it's this whole bit that's been going on for a while and it'll be really funny. And I wish I could tell you I asked more questions than I did. But I truly was like, oh yeah, sounds funny. Sure, I will give you a sound bite. He's Andrew's friend. I want to be nice. I want his friends to like me. He literally gives me lines. He asked me to say like, Clinton, why are you not texting me back? Why are you ignoring my calls? I really want to see you. Like, he tells me what to say. But then of course, after I've filmed this bit for him, I wanted to see it. I wanted to see what he posted. So thus I began following Clinton Kane. He posts it, it's like, oh my god guys, Samantha won't stop calling me. Then sharing a bunch of story responses from his fans. Like, oh my god, get help. Oh my god, are you safe? And at the time I was like, okay, it's not necessarily my humor. It's not necessarily my favorite bit in the world, but... And I would love to tell you that that was the extent of my interactions with Clinton, but no. Andrew and I were good friends with him. We were also in attendance at the famous LA show where all of this drama went down. The only reason that I decided to pipe up on this topic, because truly for the longest time I was just enjoying it with my popcorn like everyone else, and I was like, I'm not getting involved, not my business, not my circus, not my monkeys, and just silently Team Brooke. The reason I'm now speaking out was when I saw the 27-part response, and specifically, I was just a punk kid who made a mistake and said one wrong sentence on a podcast about my not dead mom. Nothing has ever made me more livid. Because even though no, Clinton was never my best friend, Clinton and I were friends, and I hung out with Clinton many a time. And you know how many times Clinton told me about his dead parents? A lot. How many excuses I made for Clinton, because Andrew and Clinton had a song together, and actually I will die on the hill that it's an amazing song, and there would be so many times that they would have sessions. Andrew flew to Vegas, I think more than once, to try and get this song finished because Clinton was so flaky and kept ghosting them. And all of those times that Clinton was not a good friend and he wasn't a good co-worker to Andrew, I made excuses for him. I was the one telling Andrew, cut the kid a break. He's lost his whole family. You have no idea what he's been through. I couldn't even imagine that happening to me. Cut the kid some fucking slack. I wish I could tell you that my first inkling that his parents were not in fact dead was when the rest of you found out, but we were hanging out with Clinton, we were friends with Clinton. He started dating Brooke, and I can attest to the fact that nobody saw him. Fell off the face of the earth. He was just loved up, and we were really happy for him. I remember him hard launching Brooke and being like, oh my god, Clinton, I'm so happy for you. So I think they broke up and we saw him one more time after that. I said, oh Clinton, where you been? Haven't seen you in ages. What's new? And he said, my mom died. I said, I thought your mom's already dead. He said, no, the mom that died before was my adoptive mom. Now my actual mom is dead. He fake killed off his mom to me twice. That was the last interaction either of us ever had with Clinton Kane, pretty much. Haven't heard from him since. Doubt I'll be hearing from him after this. But yeah, believe Brooke.